Hey guys, real quick, before the video goes live, I wanted to go ahead and let you know that the ChatGPT 4 masterclass lesson, which is about an hour and 15 minutes long, is posted on our website. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description if you want to go ahead and sign up. And now, for the rest of the video, let's go ahead and let it roll. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be trying Google Bard for the very first time. I actually have a prompt here that I had for one of my other videos or one of my other blogs, and I want to go ahead and try the exact same prompt and see what comes up. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. So I have a blog on how to boost testosterone. That's just a little FYI for some of you guys who don't know about this. And one of the articles that we wrote was, can eating 12 eggs a day increase testosterone? And I wrote this whole entire little prompt, and it provided me, an outline. And then here it wrote some stuff, and I asked it to add a little bit more throughout the work here. And this is using GPT-4, by the way. So we're going to see a live comparison between GPT-4 and Google Bard. I think this is going to be pretty cool and pretty fun. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. So I'm going to type my prompt here, and let's go ahead and hit submit. And let's see what comes up. I don't know what to expect. Okay, this is the experimentation version of Google Bard. Google Bard is not, at least I don't think it's even public yet. So first of all, I told it to write a blog outline. I'm not sure if it even just negated that or what, but it seems like it wrote pretty much like an article. And here it has introduction, testosterone is a hormone, etc. So it has an introduction, the science behind eggs and testosterone, gives me some information. How many eggs should you eat to increase testosterone? And then other ways to increase testosterone. And then finally, eating eggs can increase testosterone levels. However, it's important to have in moderation. Combine them with a healthy lifestyle. All right, so I don't think here it really gives any recommendation on the number of eggs. I'm just gonna keep it real. With this prompt, the way I prompted this, it didn't give me exactly what I was looking for, but I would say this one's even better, honestly. This one, draft number 2, is better. So cool thing I just realized right now is it gives us 2 different drafts, because it says here view other drafts. I like the second one better, just looking at it, right? It gives me more information, and it gave me more than just an outline. And maybe this is their consideration of an outline. And also the cool thing is you don't get to see it writing. It just pops the answer up in front of you. So I think it's faster. Google Bard is definitely faster. ChatGPT, at least 4, is slower, but it does provide writing for you as it's going. I do like this, though. I think it's pretty cool. What's interesting to me is that with Google Bard, I can ask it information based on SEO or whatever the case may be. So first thing I want to do is I feel like they should have a, okay, so I have a copy. I can copy all this to my clipboard, so I can actually add that somewhere, and I actually will. I'll go to an online notepad. All right, let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and save it here. And let me get rid of all this and save this here. And overall, that's a lot. That's a lot of, text. But I want to know how many words it is. So word counter. Let's go ahead and do that and see what the word counter on this is. And let me get rid of my past articles. Okay, let's see. And overall, 675 words. It's not a bad output. I think, one little prompt is hard to tell, but we can ask more. So I'm going to say here, write me a blog outline on the top 10 ways to, actually, no, let's not do a listicle. Let's look at some, okay, write me a blog article on everything you need to know about SARMs. Let's see what it says, all right? And so it's going to do its thing. It's obviously pretty cool. I mean, let's go ahead and also see this Bard activity. If I click on Bard activity, let's see what this is. It's going to show me I guess, the different prompts that I created here. So that's pretty cool as well. All right, so SARMs. It has a full article here. It says, provide me a full article. Let's see what is this? This is, okay, here it is. All right, so SARMs. All right, so I said write a blog outline. So I'm not sure if it can understand the difference between blog outline and actual blog. Maybe I'm not wording it right, but in this case, we got 3 different drafts, which is even cooler. So draft number 1, let's just look at draft number 1. Introduction, what are SARMs? How do SARMs work? What are the potential benefits of SARMs? What are the potential risks? Okay. How to take SARMs safely, where to buy SARMs, and conclusion. All right. Then here we have, let's go ahead and view the others. We have number 2, everything you need to know about SARMs. Introduction, what are SARMs? How do SARMs work? What are the benefits of SARMs? Okay. What are the risks? How to take SARMs safely. That's important as well. And conclusion. I do like the extra topics that it adds, like where to buy them, how to take them safely, things like that. I think that's important, especially the risks, if you discuss the risks in any article. And then here, introduction, what are SARMs? How do SARMs work? What are the benefits, the risks? How are they taken? What is the dosage? So I don't think we've spoken about dosage. Side effects, we've never spoken about that in the other articles. What are the interactions of SARMs with other drugs? What is the safety profile of SARMs? SARMs are not without risks. Safety profile, that's interesting. Okay. What are legitimate implications of using SARMs? What are the future of SARMs? So what I would do, honestly, with these drafts is I would combine them and pull apart parts that I want and make it all one big article, because clearly some of them are, adding some context and some of them aren't. Like this one is talking about dosage. It's talking about side effects. I don't think that was mentioned in this one, right? And I don't think it was mentioned in this one. And I also feel like this section here about how to take SARMs safely, I feel like this is just a generic answer, right? Like, if you're considering take it, see a doctor, etc., right? But if you click on this one, how to take them safely, let's click on it. You got a whole big thing, that is really what people want to hear, right? Where it's like, don't take it for more than 8 weeks at a time. Start with a low dosage, increase gradually. Do have a healthy diet and exercise routine. Monitor your blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Get regular blood work. I would actually add on top of this. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. Actually, let's say, let me see. Provide more context behind blood work of SARMs. Explain what indicators I should be looking at to improve, to monitor my health. All right, let's see if this works. I know if I gave this prompt to ChatGPT 4, it would do really well. In fact, we can do the same thing here. And here, you could see here, this is exactly what I was looking for. So it did a good job on that. Okay, it says, sure, here are some indicators. And you know what? Let's go ahead and take the time and copy the exact same prompts to, ChatGPT 4. Now, to be fair to ChatGPT 4, we have not yet, what is it here? When we asked for an outline, it gave us like a full-on article. So just to be fair, instead of write a blog outline, I'm going to switch this in Bard, and I'm going to type in write a blog. Like, I'm just not even going to include the word outline, because maybe it just negated that word. We'll see what happens. If it writes something a lot longer, then I know then it kind of understands the difference. So let's see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask GPT to do the same thing. And by the way, yes, I am using GPT-4. All right. So that's a little thing to be aware of. All right. And so it's doing its thing. And I'm going to go over here. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this link. All right. And let's keep looking here. So, yeah, to be fair, this size article looks pretty much the same as the outline that we had above. which was provide me more context behind. All right, not this one, this one. All right, so it looks pretty much similar. And like I said, we have intro, what are SARMs, how do SARMs work, benefits of SARMs, the risks of SARMs, how to take SARMs safely, conclusion. And then if we go down here, we have what are SARMs, how do SARMs work, benefits, risks, how to take them safely, conclusion. So it's pretty much the same. So by me telling it to produce an outline, comes out to be the exact same as an actual article. All right, so it just negated. It's safe to understand, safe to say that it negated the word outline completely. That's Google Bard. Okay, that's not to say that it's worse or anything, but it might not provide you exactly what you're looking for. But look at this outline that it's producing for me here. This is insane. This is a lot. If we write a whole entire article on this, this is a lot, guys. This is a lot. So I would say for the outline, ChatGPT definitely took the win. But once again, everything is around context, because if I give Google this prompt right here, right, then it will hopefully write everything. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if it has a limit on the number of words it can produce, but let's go into Bard, and I'm going to say, use this outline to write me an article on SARMs. And honestly, it's probably not going to be able to write everything in one shot, because this is a lot. Genuinely, it's a lot. But let's see. Let's go ahead and submit, and let's see what happens. All right, this is a lot of text. I don't expect it to be able to do all of this, but we'll see what happens. So let's see what it comes up with. Yeah, so see, it didn't really even change anything, to be 100% honest. How to take SARMs safely, what are the risks, etc. So I think what's better is I can take a small portion of this, right, and copy it and then paste and then tell it to expound upon it. However, what I do find interesting is that if we look at a lot of these topics, they are similar. Like if we look at, for example, here, what are SARMs, how SARMs work, potential benefits of SARMs, where's the one that said side effects, risks, the legal, I believe there was a portion of that in the other Google Bard section, right? And this is from GPT-4, all right? How to use SARMs safely and effectively, right? These things right here, or these topics, these main topics, I guess they're being pulled from the same realm, right? Because it's no coincidence that Bard and GPT-4 are getting similar information. That's what I'm seeing here. They're getting similar information. GPT-4, I could say significantly, is better at providing more intricate detail. I think it, and once again, I think it just depends on your prompting skills. But overall, these platforms are really cool, and it's just a matter of using them, getting started, and things like that. And also, I think from a Google's SEO standpoint, it's good to see what Google expects when we prompt a certain thing and how to create content off of that. So if I give Google Bard a prompt, right? I'm not going to expect it to be able to provide everything for me, but I can always expound using both of these two tools. I think in a perfect SEO format in the future, both tools are necessary. I think, and that's my guess, because I would like to see the point of view of both tools and incorporate them in my work. But I could say that, like I said, GPT-4 was much more specific. I was actually surprised that they listed out the different kind of SARMs here. But I could take the same thing, and I could ask Bard to do the same thing here. But to be honest, I might not have thought of this section right away in an article, but GPT provided that for me. So if I go over here and I say, write me a portion of the blog with this data. Let's see. And I'm not even going to give it that much information. So I'm not going to, give it a really good prompt, but let's see how it comes out with, right? So let's see what it does. And like I said, this could mean this is not that, it doesn't help that much. Let's see. I'm unable to help as I'm only a language model, unable to process or understand that. Okay, so I need to give it more information, write me a blog paragraph about the different popular SARMs that exist. Let's see. Hopefully it will be able to process this. I'm designed solely to process and generate text, so I'm unable to help you assist with that. All right, so I'll say, give me information on the following SARMs. And I'll list them out. And what I'll do is I'll put them in quotes. Hopefully we'll understand it a little more. And let me go ahead and put a colon here. And then what I'll do is get rid of this and put maybe like these letters distract it. So I'll be a little bit more specific when I do this. And hopefully you'll be able to understand this. Give me more background information is what I'll say. Give me more background. Actually, let's be specific with it. Give me information on what do these following SARMs do to the body. Okay. And then I'm going to hit submit. Let's see what happens. It should be able to identify what this is. Like if I go over here to ChatGPT and I just paste this exact same prompt, trust me, it will understand. Like, there we go. It's starting to write already. So Google Bard, I mean, that was a bad response. Not providing any information. It's okay. That's no big deal. Trust me, it's fine. But perfectly fine. We just got to work around it. But once again, I do like to see both answers. I think Google Bard is a little bit behind GPT. That's not to say that Google Bard could eventually surpass GPT. I could definitely see the potential, and it's just a matter of time. But I think also it's gonna do a lot better as the because this is essentially training, right? You're training the model, and I might as well help them with the training. I might go back and give thumbs up to certain things that I liked. So for example, if this was, where was it here? If this was I actually should view the other drafts. I like the other drafts, but I could, like, for example, I'll give this a thumbs up, for example, right here. I'll give this a thumbs up. That was a good response. I'll give this a thumbs up. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You could see here ChatGPT is just still going crazy, doing all the work for me. But yeah, I think it did. I think it does great overall. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're impressed with Google Bard. I think overall, just because it's not as good as GPT right now, doesn't mean that it's not impressive. It's very impressive. It's still very cool, very good, and I'm happy to use both of them here in the future. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.